than you were with, Kato's massive, many-headed form in the way. And you see that it looks like it was like pushed out slightly, and then like the water crumpled and like bent it inwards, and the giant snakes probably also helped with that. The water is just like totally stirred up with like silt and like muck and stuff from all the like the rush. So it is pretty like hard to see deep down into it. But it's just like a dark hole where the entryway once was, or the big vault door.
All right, I jump in.
Do we want to go back to the airlock the same way we went in the first time?
You know, try and retrace your steps.
I'm pretty sure we can get there through here, can't we?
Yeah, I think that'll be faster because this goes I think this just goes to that top.
It will definitely be
level,
faster. Yeah.
Right off the side there is that airlock. You still got the key, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, but then we'd have to let water in. This way we go in, and there should be an air pocket. Right?
Yep. There, because of the little hatch thing.
Yeah.
That is correct. Yes.
Unless you think you can create a barrier long enough for us to open up that door and get in.
I mean, the less spells I have to cast, the better.
Yeah. I mean, how long has it been since she sustained her wound? Like 20 minutes?
Yeah, probably less than that.
I
say
just
about
say we just,
20 minutes around
I
that.
say we just go the long way and get to the known air pocket.
Yeah, we have time.
All right. Yeah, so you wind your way back through the caverns, stirred up and quiet. You get down here and pass through into this area.
And there's a snake head.
Yep, just like, haha! No. Got some friggin'
fools.
long heads. She goes up and it's like mile-long snake.
That we didn't notice as we were going back down.
Yeah. Okay, so you get to there, and you get to the bottom of the hatch, which has that that symbol in the base of it.
Push it.
Push.
Push it open.
I push.
All right. Push.
Push. Give it the old push.
Give it a push. Okay. So, as you push the symbol in, the lid drifts open, and there is water on the other side. As you sort of look up and climb out, you see that the water busted straight through the two doors and broke the airlock.
Trash monkey.
All right. Well,
I mean, I can still try to empty out a portion of it.
You cast some spells to do it.
Well, I can do air and water manipulation without rolling.
Well, you
I'll
do
just have
that.
to set up barriers.
You do that. I'm going to try to boost my healing real quick. So
All right.
I'll drop the boosted spirit. Well, we're gonna Benny that. That's better. I got an 8. So 2 dice. Woohoo.
Sorry, you're boosting spirit?
Yeah, no, I dropped the boosted spirit. I'm boosting my healing.
Oh, okay. I see.
So, whenever you're ready, Tara, the doctor's in. If you want to try to, like, create a pocket of air.
So, my running idea. So my running idea is, I still don't really know how this thing functions. Where's the air and water intakes? Like, can I tell?
On this.
Like, how is this airlock?
It's just like a
Can I
bubble
even
lock,
tell
right?
how it works?
Yeah, it's just like a bubble. You're not sure if it was ever meant to be like full of water, because this was like pressurized, so there was no water in it. Why don't you give me a notice roll? Anyone who wants to sort of like look around the chamber a little more.
4, which puts me at -1 because I'm wounded.
7.
Okay,
0.
so Tara, you got no idea what's going on here. It's all just like a murky room. But you sort of always thought, how does this work? And as you're sort of thinking about it as a group, Robin, you notice very faintly along the bottom of the room there are several, like a bunch of small holes, like about an inch in diameter, sort of lining the bottom bottom of the walls.
Excuse me.
These floors have been destroyed, right?
Uh,
I'm assuming that the working mechanism for opening and closing this was not to have giant snakes rip it open.
that would be correct, yes. Any mechanism there is probably not functional. Yeah.
So unless we can find just like a pocket where we can create an air bubble.
What about that little section with the that statue? Wasn't that a dead end?
There's a fork in the junction.
Oh. Were there any dead ends there?
No, they were all pretty like long, continuous passageways.
What do I have an idea of how doing this underwater would impede me?
I would say it would be a probably like a -4. I feel like it's pretty impeding for being underwater.
Can
With the protection, maybe -2 actually.
Can you create another diving bell and then void it?
Yeah, that was my other thought.
Or
yeah,
You don't need to.
Or I guess even like if you can create like a barrier right here on this wall where that door used to be.
Yeah, and close it.
And then just leave like the bottom a couple of inches so there's a place for the water to go.
Yeah, I could try that. Yeah, I'd do like a beaver dam using this as a dead end. Okay, yeah, that should work.
By the way, Mr. Dibbs, you still lugging around this big canister thing?
Yeah,
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Is it possible? I've got rope and stuff. Can I tether it to me?
Yeah, you could lash it to you. It's still like pretty cumbersome.
Okay.
To deal with, I would say like, well, if you're not like actively carrying it, your pace would be reduced by 2.
Okay, but I'm still just so in case I have to let go of it.
Yeah. You can like sling it onto your back
exactly.
easily.
But yes, Yep, I've got it like a big old jug of water.
Yep.
attached to me. And I'll carry it for the most part until I say, "Yep, to the back. It's weapons time."
Okay. And then what spells do you guys have still
All of
on you?
them.
Are all these spells still active?
Yeah.
Okay.
Except for the
All
spirit.
these spells.
Fly, arcane, protection, deflection, and smite.
Yeah, the only thing I dropped was the boost spirit.
All
So it's
right.
the toughness and dark sight.
Yep.
Alright, but now that you mention it, before I cast this barrier, I am gonna draw fly and arcane protection.
Okay. Sounds good.
So I'm gonna do a hardened double-sized barrier, I guess.
All right.
-2, I have 2 powers up. -4, 1 wound, -5. Channel -3. I'm not really upset. I'm mostly tired.
Hmm.
So I will burn my last major bone talents to make it a -1. How many bennies I got? 1. Let it ride! Yeah! Oh yeah! Oh, look at you go, D10. I could have kept all my spells up. 27.
27. Nice. So you put a barrier of ice up where the door used to be.
Yeah,
And-
with some slots at the bottom
Mhm.
so I can push water out.
Okay, and then you just use like water manipulation to sort
Yeah, and
of drain.
like water and air manipulation to like
Yeah.
fill it
Create-
with air.
Push and pull.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't have protection from vacuum.
Okay. So how many wounds do you have, out of curiosity?
1.
Okay. So you begin this process, which is sort of like a push and pull. You don't have to roll for this, thankfully, because you're good at water and air. Because you would have to do it quite a few times. Like it takes you a lot. You sort of get into this like tide rhythm of motion almost as you're just like sort of pumping the water out through magic. And after about 20 minutes or so, you are able to fully drain this room and hold it back with like your air pressure, basically.
Oof.
All right. And yeah, Robin, you can go ahead and try and heal her. With your current time, you'll get 2 attempts, 10 minutes each.
Okay.
Before it gets past the golden hour.
I just need a success, right?
Yep, with a -1 wound penalty.
All right, I got a 4.
Okay. So yeah, after that, you guys sort of take a little bit of a breather, sit down, and while this was happening, Mr. Dibbs, you're fashioning your thing and trying it out and stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, you
I'm just that link is just what I need in the future for when we do this boots thing. Like I need to be able to quickly everyone grab on, and I'll be able to so it doesn't strain the shit out of me.
right.
I need this chest harness thing.
Or what's that thing that, or like, was it Fezzik in Princess
Yeah.
Bride?
Yep.
He climbs
Oh yeah.
Yep. Something like that. But pretty much just
Oh yeah, the person harness thing.
Yeah.
big baby carrier for people. So yeah, I need to fashion one of these chest harness things, and like the carabiners will be ropes.
I just as a side note, I feel like whenever like a character has like a unique like useful method of transportation, the strategy is always like, all right, tie the entire party to that character,
Mm-hmm.
and then they'll just carry everyone literally.
Yep.
It's like it's fun.
Yep. But no, this can also be for like hauling loot.
Yeah, no,
All right,
it's a
strap
good
those
idea.
strap those 2 treasure chests to my sides.
Your pack mule harness.
Here I go. I'm greedy enough to do it too. I don't give a shit.
Yep. Okay, so after about another hour down here, rounding up, you guys have recovered from your fight with Keita. Well, not really a fight. Your escape from
Yeah,
Keita.
no, if we fought that, we would died.
That was a creature that you would be challenged fighting with a ship. You
Yeah.
like that might have been a fair fight. Maybe
No, I think
with the petrification that it gets kind of rough.
We still would have lost. That was
Yeah.
a definitely run away, don't stand your ground type fight.
Yeah.
I'm glad everybody knew it.
You got out of it. That was this is pretty close there.
We didn't
Couple
have
close
any
calls.
foolhardy, brave character types.
No. Okay. Well, yeah. Now you guys are in the quiet, murky, flooded ruins of the deep vault. By the way,
It's quiet.
why don't you guys all give me notice rolls just during this time? No, it's not sight based, so no sight penalty.
How in the hell are we hearing underwater?
A 2.
Well, you can still sort of hear. It's just like it's a little bit more.
Well, I got a 2 as well, so fuck your hearing. Right,
What about Robin?
right in your ear hole.
Robin also got a 2.
All right. No, you're right, Mr. Dibbs. You cannot hear underwater.
Lot of good your 2 eyes are doing you now.
No, yeah, I mean, nothing happened.
Yeah, right.
There's nothing.
Nothing different. Nothing out of the ordinary. We're fine. We'll press on.
All right. Yeah. Where are you going? Where are you headed to?
The gold room. Get all that gold.
Get down there.
Call me Gold Roger.
So, yeah, go ahead and move yourselves. I have obviously re-fog of word the map because it is different now.
That's cool. You get to use
Oh,
the
are
same
we
map.
are we going?
Where
Or
we
is
at?
that just Mr.
yeah.
Dibbs scouting?
Mr. Dibbs is just looking.
Yep.
Okay.
Since this is tied to me, I'm gonna not be dragging it around.
Yeah, you don't worry about it. You can just put it off to the side.
Yep.
Okay, so you head out into this room. The water is quite murky.
Sword
Oh.
and rapier out.
Let's see that.
Always.
All right.
John's there. Yeah.
So this place is flooded with water. I haven't changed all the colors or anything, obviously, but everything is water.
Oh, fun.
And before you, there is a massive hole. This one is actually more circular because the walls or the individual segments are like tilted up against here,
Okay.
like at a 60-degree angle thereabouts.
Okay.
So like there's sort of like a little gap that you swim through, and then you look down into this whole area.
Big fucking O.
So yeah, I mean, just swimming further down,
It looks like she just busted the hell
it's
out of here
quite murky.
to chase us.
Yeah, and then the water crashed down with
It seems that
however many tons of pressure.
it seems that the vault wasn't actually keeping her in, like physically. She just ripped herself way through whenever she wanted to. It was like whatever spell was binding her, the contract or the thing.
Mhm.
That's what kept her here. The vault was doing fuck all.
Yep. Maybe they tried to engineer it for it to do something, but obviously they didn't engineer it enough.
No,
If that was the intent.
no.
It's also been several thousand years, presumably. So,
She's been figuring it out.
or like they're engineering has failed.
I mean, if she was
Weakened.
figuring out her plan amounted to hit it till it breaks, which went really well.
Well, I mean, she figured out the mechanism, or at least just all right. Yank open these 4 chains. Boom, boom, boom. Open. Now just plow through the top and out.
Yeah, I mean, it worked. She's
Yeah.
out.
Mm-hmm. And luckily, the spell is broke, or we would be dead. Because then we'd have to use the ship to fight, like a fighting retreat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have
Glad it
been.
didn't come to that.
Mm-hmm. That would have sucked. All right, so down the hole.
Well, have I gotten first aid yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I did.
Did you miss that?
I have somehow missed that.
Yep. Robin has healed you.
How much time approximately left on our water breathing?
Probably
18
like
hours?
18 hours. Yeah. Thereabouts.
I think we should take a 5-minute break.
Just-
Before before you open up that
well, no, actually, I'm
barrier?
gonna stop the barrier because that actually takes mental effort.
I got my rope back
Yeah.
there.
But like,
Okay. Yeah.
just like 5 minutes, I want to sit down
Well,
and
Tara was poking her head out.
not be murdered by something, and let some of the silt, settle and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been an hour. It's settled.
Yeah. I mean, it's still kind of swirling down here. Like, there's a lot of like dirt that like ocean floor that moved out. All like the volume of this,
Yeah.
all of that was displaced with water.
Right. So yeah, it's a big change.
But yeah, it will definitely be clearer if you wait a little longer.
Also, we just went through some pretty crazy shit.
Yeah.
You
holy
sure
shit.
did.
We all
Sat down for a while.
we all almost died. I really almost
Which-
died.
Actually, that I definitely should have had you roll this before, but I forgot. So why don't you guys all give me spirit rolls at -4.
Come on, baby.
Well, your spirit's not boosted anymore.
I know. Daddy needs a.
Maybe
needs a
that's
boost
why
on life.
it was delayed because.
Oh right, crit fail. Love that.
Oh man.
I'm gonna go get a drink. You can decide what I do. Probably die.
Robin got a 1.
I got a -2.
A -2. Oh yeah, with the penalty.
-4.
Not a crit fail though, right?
No.
Okay.
But almost.
Yeah, you guys gonna keep that then? Or are you gonna save your bennies for going down into this pit
Fuck
filled
it.
with monsters?
I really don't want to lose any sanity or anything. I have 2 sanity.
I'm
Come on,
going to
Fuck!
save my
I got a
benny.
-2.
Okay. All right. So
No, my spoon.
so Robin and Tara, you guys both lose 1 point of sanity.
Oh, you guys didn't do
Okay.
great either.
Yeah, Mr. Dibbs, you lose 2 points of sanity.
All right, I'm at 3. It's gone.
So you're at 1.
Is that? Yeah, I guess.
You only
I'm
had 3
also
to begin with? Oh.
Well, no, I think you had lost a point of sanity
Yep.
sometime before because
Some
he only gets 4, same as Tara.
sweet.
That D4 spirit.
Yep, gotta love that in this world. So how do we get that shit back? That's because I've had that one for a little while.
Well, yeah, you can do. You can try and recover sanity with a spirit roll. During downtime by just like chilling.
Okay.
Also in events, triumphs and the like. And the rest power, relief. That's the power.
Oh,
That can recover sanity as long as it is sustained, like within, you get brain recovery
okay.
within an hour. You can also just delete traumatizing memories with modify memory,
So
which heals sanity, but also then you don't remember it.
so does my chorus of relief, can that get rid of sanity or restore sanity?
No.
Okay, didn't think so. Just wondering.
Yeah. So yeah. What are you at, Robin?
I'm at 4.
Okay. So you're a little bit jarred, Mr. Dibs and Tara.
3 out of
Yeah, you're
4.
feeling like traumatized by this. That was fucking terrifying.
Like, I'm thinking back to it.
To be fair, I wasn't super great going into it.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to it. I should have died. I should be dead.
Like you think back and like the times when you almost glimpsed the eyes, you felt like your skin sort of crawl a little bit and like, ugh.
Yep. Now when we're back down here.
Imagine just being a statue at the bottom of the ocean.
Because, yeah, all those guys that are statues, we found them, and we can't help
Yeah.
them.
They're pulverized now.
Mm-hmm. Like, someone, like, that was their best bet, was us. And we killed them.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So, a relaxing rest, reflecting on harrowing experiences.
Yep. Glad we took that rest. I bet he would have forgot about it.
No, I was thinking about it. I was like, shit, I forgot to make you make fear rolls during that.
Well, I'm glad that it actually...
Yeah.
And like you said, it kind of
It's
worked out with story.
probably for the best, yeah. Like, you guys got lower spirit, but also you'd have had to make that roll during combat, and that could have, like, really messed up your escape. So, call it even.
Yeah. So what happens now? With that super low insanity?
Well, nothing until you get to 0, and then
Oh.
you gain psychosis
Okay.
from going insane.
So, could I power up Luca's relief spell at next level and
Mhm.
like be able to get I wouldn't want to be able to cure all 3 sanity, that'd be ridiculous. But like at least drop 1.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
a possibility. We can talk about it later. Just want to
Yeah.
throw it out there so it doesn't spring on
I
you.
hadn't considered that because unfortunately I forget about sanity a lot. As interesting of it is.
Until we lose it.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys encounter horrifying things just infrequently enough for it to slip under the radar sometimes. But... All right, so yeah, after that, how are you guys feeling about this place? Still want to get the treasure?
Yeah.
I gotta roll.
What could possibly go
I'm only
worse?
one bad spell away from developing some psychosis. No big deal.
Well, I'm not feeling as ready as I was. I'm like, well, you're the captain.
I mean, we're here, and we fought presumably the worst thing.
Right.
She said she was the worst thing.
I still think that there's a.
I mean, I believe her.
I still think there's a cadre of skeletons down there.
I trust her more than the first banker I would meet.
Yeah.
Says something about Tara's opinion of bankers.
That's just another form of slavery.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So, by all means, descend into the dark, murky depths of this recently disturbed vault/tomb.
Let's go.
Good. I'm glad we're going. Can't you
I
see
say
how
we
happy?
hit up that treasure room first.
Can't you see how happy I am about going?
Oh, very happy. Yeah, so from what you remember, like, you should be able to just pass through here and get down to the next level and then through the door to the treasure room.
Yeah, we should be able to.
Yeah.
What's different?
I mean, the floor is gone, so that makes it easier.
Whee!
Just swim down.
I don't wee. I'm terrified.
You're so terrified you wee.
Mm-hmm.
So as you guys move out to here, you are faintly aware of like a sound, sort of like tapping, clanking sounds echoing from around you.
No. That's the skeleton.
The ruined bits of metal reverberating in the water.
Well,
Don't see anything yet, but you know this place is occupied still.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna channel a spell as we float down.
All right.
I'm going full defense.
So you guys swim down towards the lower level.
I'm going to. No, I don't think so. Never mind.
So you head further down, and as you do, you get to. Why don't you all give me notice rolls?
I'm terrible at those. Do you have what penalty?
Sight.
Yeah, so 3.
I'm sick of
Negative
not
1.
doing well on these.
-1.
5.
Okay, so yeah, Mr. Dibs and Tara, you're just like you're on edge, but you just aren't really looking in the right places. But Robin, as you get further down, you see beyond. You see sort of the ring of the lower level, and then beneath that, it goes further from like the floor that was ripped out that Mr. Dibs almost fell down into.
Yeah, I don't want to go down there yet.
No.
We should probably just go check out her room, right?
Yes. What I'm notifying you of is that
It's clear.
you see lots of things sort of drifting around down near the bottom of that section below this level. There are quite a few skeletons, and then several, or we'll call them skeletons, but they are sort of an amalgamation of like constructs and bone, and the like. And then there are 3 much larger forms that seem to be sort of like this several torsos and heads and dozens of arms, each clutching blades and other improvised weapons, lumbering about, sort of all clutched together. So I'm going to reveal the lower level down here in what you see it. It does not look like they have noticed you yet. You also see the entryway. There are a couple more of these creatures sort of lumbering about. So, down here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Are we
And with
like
that,
You
I have to
you are above them by quite a ways. Yeah, and like these guys are sort of like faint, murky figures in the water.
would I know if like skeletons and constructs if they're sight based?
They do have to see, yes. From what your understanding is, they have sight-based senses.
Okay. Do we want to try invisibility?
Yes. If we don't have to fight them, if we can just swim by and pick up some gold.
All right. Fuck.
Do you have that spell?
Yeah, it's just that it costs 11 power points to do all of us.
Oh, right.
So it's a good spell, but it's hard to cast on a bunch of people.
Yep, so I'm dropping the boost to healing, of course. And I'm going to, for now, drop the protection.
Okay, so no more magical toughness.
No. So
Okay.
we can still see. I'm not going to take that away.
All right, what's happening?
No more magical toughness.
Just sit still and shut up. I will channel, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. Do you want a bone talisman?
Yes, please.
I don't have any, so fuck you. I look at my character sheet. I'm like, I used the last one.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, and then
We're such a good group.
I'll
Sit
add
there and
the,
shut up. Want a bone talisman? I
I'll
don't
add
have
the
one. Fuck
shroud,
you.
I guess. Because to bring it up to 12 power points. So it's -6.
Okay.
I got 1. So it's -7. I'm just fuck. I'm gonna take 2. I'll take 2 wounds.
Yeah. Cut yourself.
No, fuck. Well, I got a 12.
Oh, okay. Well, -6. All right. So you cast invisibility on all three of you. Your forms vanish. You are totally invisible. That being said, your bodies do still displace water. So it's fairly... You are not completely invisible because of that.
Right.
Like, these things, if they do have eyes and perceive that way, will definitely know something else up if you get too close to them, because they'll, like, see and feel you, like, moving through the water. But yeah, you were definitely a lot stealthier than you were.
Oh, I'm also going to mind link again, because it's been more than half an hour since that happened.
Yep, it certainly has. Mind link with the talisman.
Yeah, I would have done that probably as soon as we got back. Yeah, 5.
All right. So relinked, and you guys are invisible.
What's going on?
Underwater invisibility.
Tara, can you cast like Detect Arcana on us?
That's a good idea. Yeah. I can give it a shot. I'm gonna leave my spells up. One, but for all 3 of them. Okay, 3. Yep, I'll make it strong. Sure, why not? 1, 2, 3, 4. Channel. Yeah. Gotta fail this. Go! -2. Oh, fuck. Well, there you go, all my spells.
Oh no.
Woo!
However, if I had Rage Cast, I would have had to roll on the chart and probably would have gone insane.
You know, pluses and minuses.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the smite and the deflection is gone now.
Oh,
Now all that you guys have is invisibility and dark sight.
all right, full stealth mode.
All right.
Yep.
No
Try
fighting options.
Invisibility with +1 stealth.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. All right, I'm gonna try to throw up detect arcana.
So I whisper in telepathy. What are we doing?
This time it's at a +0.
We're gonna wait for Tara to try to.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
To go insane?
No! I rolled a
Did you roll
3 and a 1 on my casting die.
Oh no.
I'm gonna be a
Exactly.
gibbering mess in a second. Oh no.
Like,
Oh, maybe it'll be a good one for once.
Boxcars.
Boxcars!
You got it?
Ah!
Oh,
Oh, it's okay. I didn't lose a sanity.
I think there's only one that makes you lose sanity.
Yeah, no. There's number 3. Oh, I guess double ones doesn't necessarily make you.
Double ones is. It probably will, and also other things.
Okay, but okay. I didn't roll a 3, so I just am stunned.
Captain.
I'm trying.
Um.
I'm gonna try again.
What are you trying?
Fuck! I rolled a 1 again.
You really want to keep rolling on that backlash chart, don't
Yeah, let's
That's
fucking
good
do
shit.
it. Let's roll a 3. Why not?
You got it? You got the 3?
No.
Oh.
And so I did succeed with a 4.
you? Yep.
But I did get mental strain. So I'm at a -1 spellcasting roll for the rest of the encounter scene.
Okay. Yeah, your eyes hurt from straining them. You got a headache
Alright.
coming in.
Well, before Tara dies, let's
Let's
Go.
loot.
yeah.
All right. So with that, your sight lights up with a little bit more magical direction. Currently, you see this sort of glimmering. It's almost like there are sort of flickering sparks in the chests of each one of these things down there. And for these larger ones, there are multiple sparks of little like magical candlelight almost inside of them.
Can I use water manipulation to try to like muffle the currents we make?
Yeah,
Like
do
assist
that.
stealth?
definitely. Yeah. Just give me a I think you just roll like a d6 with a wild die for that.
Okay.
Yep, because it's like the strength of the manipulation.
I got a. Is that a spell casting roll?
No.
Okay, then I got a 5.
Okay, so you guys all have +1 from that, and then +1 from the shadow thing. So get everybody make a stealth roll at +2.
Nice. Oh no. Oh yeah. I do have stuff.
Hey, I got a 6.
4.
You've got bennies, and it's. Oh no. Yeah, I mean it's close.
Yeah, but I'm also at 2 wounds.
I thought you had 4 bennies
Yeah.
the last time I looked.
That could be Dead Robin.
No, the last I looked.
Shit got south.
Yeah. I saw.
And
I thought there was
you can't play.
7.
Can if Luca were to
I thought of
sing
this.
to us telepathically, would that work?
Yeah, no, you gotta make sound for
Yeah,
that.
I thought of this. I mean, I could play ridiculously quiet, but like
It would you cannot play Luca and be stealthy.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was figuring.
Stealth loot.
Yeah.
The stealth loot.
He's not the first
Wow.
bard to ask that.
Yep.
Yeah. Can I only play at decibels that we can hear?
Does it have
Like
a
a-
headphone jack?
only if your instrument is a dog whistle.
All right.
Um,
And then dogs
Okay.
can still hear you.
yeah. Yeah, well, you just have a party of dog people.
Mm-hmm.
Dog people, bards with dogs. Okay.
Okay, what the hell are we doing?
Yeah. I'm cutting myself off there.
Yeah.
All right,
You're
so
about to make a new campaign.
Robin, you got a 4, Mr. Dibbs,
Oh, sorry, 7.
and Tara.
6.
Okay. By all means, sneak ahead.
That doesn't sound ominous.
I am sticking close to Dibs.
May move yourselves where you'd like to go.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, I was
These guys are all
below us.
far enough below you that they don't matter right now.
I'm under him.
Oh,
He got me. He got me.
fixed.
Okay, all right. Oh, he scared me. He had me for a second there.
So
These
these
guys
guys are the ones that they
Oh.
are standing in the doorway.
Oh.
How tall is this doorway?
It is about 15 feet tall, and these guys are all like human size or smaller.
Should we hug the ceiling? Go across
Yes.
like chameleons?
Like fucking Spider-Man.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Hug the ceiling.
Oh. No.
I'm out.
So-
Bye.
And we can see.
Ah.
Oh,
So
there's
stop,
water.
stop there. Yep,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is all water. So when you get right there, as you're sort of going over
Mhm.
these guys, this one in the middle sort of like stops and like its head sort of twists back on a spine made of metal, and you see a faint like glowing red light in its eyes,
Terminator.
looking up in your general direction.
Okay.
I stopped.
Yep. Nobody.
It kind of like moves over to the wall here and starts trying to like scrabble up the wall to like float up towards you. It does not seem very good at swimming,
Okay.
but it's sort of slowly like heading towards you. The others don't seem to have noticed or bother with that one. And there is a big group sort of ambling around here. You see this one who's just sort of like looking around.
And that's just a massive amalgamation of metal. and
Yeah, like a
skeleton.
bunch of torsos and heads and arms, all with various improvised weapons.
Awesome. Yeah, that's a nightmare fuel right there.
Yep.
I'm not
So-
feeling so great.
Grab as much loot as we can, go to the middle, and boots again.
I think we might, if that's what we want to do. This place is fucking awful. Can't we just ask?
She
What's
did
it-
say that they might leave, so do we just want to like observe them for half an hour,
Maybe.
see what they do?
Maybe like after the alarm is like, after so long, they just kind of crumble back into bones again. They go back to their piles.
Perhaps.
I mean, they can't just
I
wander
wouldn't
around.
mind sitting in the corner of the room for a little bit just to see what they're up to.
All right. And observe.
Okay.
So yeah, this is the most dangerous place
where
to
would
ever
you?
be.
So you're gonna go up to like the top corner someplace?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Give me another stealth roll, everybody.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Shit biscuits.
4.
No butter, please.
Ooh.
Ooh. Is it +2? You said. So
Yep.
7 again.
Well, actually, Tara would have to re-roll that that water manipulation.
You fool. An 11.
Oh, okay. Well, then you +3 then.
Yeah.
Then +2.
Oh, 8. I got an 8.
So I got a 6.
So what's the total pluses?
+3 total.
I got a 5.
Nice. All right, so you guys sort of move up out of their way and observe for a couple of minutes. You are able to sort of like get a scope of the room, I assume, by just sort of slowly drifting across the ceiling here. So the general thing is, like, they seem to be sort of filing in the general direction of like this room over here.
Yeah.
Just trying to. Some of them are trying to like swim, but like they're made of things that sink and also like have holes in them and stuff, so they just can't swim really. And they seem to just sort of be like wandering around without direction.
Down
You see these down here. There are more of them that aren't like as to put together as these. There's like torsos with like arms and a head, and they just sort of like scrabbling around on the ground, like looking for bits to fix themselves up with and stuff. The only real
weird ass Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah. They seem to be operating on like some degree of basic autonomy.
The big ones just got to them all first.
Yeah, well, the big ones seem to be working together, but they do actually seem to be like separate entities clinging to each other, because you can see their individual little like magical sparks with your detect arcana. The one main thing you notice is that this amalgamation, and to a lesser extent this one, seem much more stationary than the others, who are sort of like slowly filtering out. This one is pretty resolutely like standing in front of like the largest pile of stuff, seemingly still keeping watch. And this one is kind of like almost trying to patrol down the bridge, and doing so in a very slow, trundly fashion.
So how fast are the rest of the, like, how long would we have to wait roughly to Exodus?
Like, judging by the amount of things in here that are disassembled and like that are slowly reassembling themselves and filtering out, days.
Oh.
So,
and that's assuming that they are even capable of like finding their way out of here without really being able to swim.
So you said that this was like a bridge, right?
Yes.
And so the pile of bones, are they up on the bridge level, or are they below the bridge? Or the piles?
So this is about from here to like the floor. It's about 30 feet.
Okay.
This is the tops of the largest piles.
Okay.
Huh.
And then they're just walking off onto the bridge.
Yeah. So
It's like
there's like a 30-foot tall pile of like
it's ice
ruined, cast out
I get
bits.
So once they can no longer reach the top of the bridge, I don't know how they're going to get up here.
That is
They
true.
can't swim.
There would be a point at which the bottom ones would be trapped down there. Yeah.
But that's probably not within our 18 hours.
It's gonna take a bit, yeah.
15 hours.
So, I did have a slight idea about that way earlier when I thought we were never gonna see this room again. I could use Havoc to like blast the pillars at the base to get them to tumble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you're on the verge of insanity.
Yeah, and I'd have to cast it like 6 times.
Yeah, and then we're gonna start being attacked after your first one.
I've got dynamite.
I was wondering how, depending on how smart these guys are, you can use water manipulation to create ice, right?
Yeah.
Can you encase the loot in ice so it floats up to the top to us?
Oh, big brain on Robin.
No. I've never tried floating something with ice before.
I think, I mean, they're gonna know that we're here, but they can't get to us. I think.
Well, they're gonna know something's here. They're gonna be like,
Right.
because we're still gonna be invisible. Yeah, I like that idea. Way better than just like sneaking up next to these guys and stealing the loot.
Right. I was gonna just be a distraction, if anything. Like, hey, I'll get their attention. You guys get the gold.
So
Because I
the thing
figured
about
if
that
I,
is that
I figured
collecting
like
the
if I,
gold would take quite a while.
yeah. Because I was gonna say, like, what if I just kind of went over to the edge out here and just started, you know, taunting the piss out of them.
I mean, maybe.
But
While
I do like the ice.
while we're scouting,
I
is
like
there
the
any
ice.
magical items, or is it all just loot, mundane loot?
Also,
Um,
I wanted to use my spyglass to look down into the depths and see if I can see any more.
Give me a notice roll, Robin. And yeah, Mr. Dibs, give me a notice roll as well for spyglassing.
I'm looking for more, 'cause this isn't easy enough. Or, this isn't
Robin got a
dangerous
4.
Okay.
Explodey 6, Explodey 4. For a 1 and another 4. Okay. And another 4. So 12, 13, 15.
So 15 and a 4. All right. So Mr. Dibs, you see that so these little piles thing, those are like bronze discs that are etched with runes.
Okay.
There are a bunch of those like scattered about down here. There are also these pots, some of which were smashed, have scattered coins around down here. They're pretty heavily dispersed, honestly.
Okay.
The largest cluster of loot is here,
Yep.
which honestly, with that super high rolled and just judging by how like it's piled together, it almost looks like maybe this guy like repiled it and restacked it there. You and Robin also notice there is one item that is faintly magical, and it is that skull with the set in the gems that you noticed, Mr. Dibs, right before you ran.
Mm-hmm.
It is currently resting inside of this guy's rib cage. One of his rib cages.
Or just
course
fucking
it is.
freeze all the water around him and it'll just bust him apart. Like, now you got me thinking all fucking real life.
That's a pretty cool idea for a bolt. It's just like explode them from the inside with freezing water.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
That sounds cool. So I did have an idea that I could do a havoc right here in a large burst template to try and just like blast all of these skelly boys off of this ramp. Because we could probably hold this bridge
Especially
for a long time.
Especially if you could also make an ice wall.
Yeah. Because we could probably hold the bridge for a long enough time to collect all the loot.
Yeah.
And then make a break for it.
Yeah.
But that might also trap us in here.
All right, now, how about? Nope. Never mind. I was gonna say, can't you just do gusts of fucking like little mini waves and just knock them off the bridge as is?
Yeah, I mean then. Well, one thing
The problem is there's a lot more to
that would
repopulate.
take us a long time.
I just meant the big one in the. If we could knock off the guardian in the back, then I could.
Just like push him off.
Yeah, just literally just shove him off with water. Then I'll plop down here and fight this asshole while